Hey there, YouTube Land, and today I'm kind of combining videos. I was asked if I would do a kind of an in-depth unboxing review, kind of look at the Bond set and the Master of the Universe set that I showed on here about a day or two ago. So I'm going to get to I'm going to get to that. So yes, don't look like the '70s guy here. But first off, I want to do kind of my video response to Spy the Movie Guy. He did a couple rant videos recently that were really interesting, and I thought I was going to do a response to them, and I'm meaning to, and I want to get this in before like I forget. And I gotta say, I agree with him completely on Xbox One's kind of short shifting us with the second game this time around. I know it's early in the launch, but they could have at least given us something like a small indie game or something like that. I'm not expecting them to give us AAA titles in the first year and a half. Uh, but I'm expecting like at least some indie games, some kind of different stuff. And if they're giving it to the Xbox 360, come on, we're not asking for the big stuff. Just give us a couple small games. We'll be good with that. Uh, Crimson Dragon for being added for a second month. It's not a second game. In no way is it a second game, and it's pretty shifty of them. I do love my Xbox One, but I wasn't very glad with that, and I really don't. I was not a fan of the Crimson Dragon game. It was very like passable. It's like that 360 Dragon game. It's pretty much the same thing. It's on the rail shooters type thing. It's pretty boring for me. But that's me personally. But still, that being said, I should have the choice of a second game. As for seasons being shorter, yeah, I remember that video too. Uh, I I like it. I like the fact that we're getting 12 to 13 to 16 sometimes in a case of The Walking Dead. Good episodes that are solid and actually have their budget spread out well as you know what we used to get, which would be like anywhere between 22. Even back in the day, there's like 36 episodes and stuff like that. And you could tell when you're watching some of these older shows, you can tell when the budget's been like is gone, and you have these episodes where they're in one room where there's like a bunch of clip stuff, and you can tell when the stuff's been recycled and when too much is being done with it. I'd rather have a tight, concise plot and storyline done well. And I think when you're writing stuff like that, and you're getting into like multiple seasons and stuff like that, you're gonna, as a writer, it's a struggle, and it doesn't have has nothing to do with the ability of the writing of the writer. It has to do with getting it done right and keeping the quality consistent and good. And you cannot do that no matter how many writers are on there over having a series go 22 to 26 episodes per year. You will start to hit spots where it starts to dry up, where you're starting to go back to the well uh, in places that you've already gone. So give me 10 to 12 good episodes of a season, of a show, solid, that I can feel good about getting a box set of, with a nice box set, like we do Walking Dead, like, the Tree Walker set. I know you're proud of getting that set. It's awesome set, and that was one of the strongest seasons of Walking Dead. And it's not a long season. That's like Game of Thrones. I mean, Game of Thrones is what, 10 episodes, but there's not a wasted second in it, and you want to, you're excited about it. If Game of Thrones had gone on for like double that, would people be glad to get more episodes? Yes, but may it have lost a bit of its luster? Yeah. So I guess it can't. The English have been doing this for a long time. So my English friends can pretty much vouch for. They have been putting on these shows and had like comedy seasons that had series that had like 6 episodes. Couplings, for instance, had a short amount of episodes. Shows like that, Red Dwarf, and a lot of those style programs, they would go into for like shorter. But you know what? They were funnier. Couplings was a really funny series, and it lasted and stayed funny as long as Jeff was on that series, uh, and it was consistent. And so many shows go and jump the shark. And but anyway, that's my video response. That's my thought on it. I know you have a completely different like response on that, but had to get it there and give my 2 cents worth as well. So now for what a bunch of people have been asking me for through messages and stuff like that. First off, people ask me how good a deal the sets were. Well, fingers crossed with more stuff that is coming, bigger sets than the ones you see here. Yes, bigger set, much bigger. These were I got each of these for under $20 a piece. No, seriously. So the Bond set first. We'll go through this one. I went through it a little bit before, but anyway, we'll look at it again. This is the complete one, all 24 discs. So it has Skyfall in it. There is a set out there that doesn't have Skyfall. There is both a Blu-ray and a DVD set of this. But if you're getting Bond and, you know, treat yourself and get the Blu-ray set. It is that good. There are there's a mix on some of the what they say with the remasters on some of the Blu-rays, but it's really worth it. I've been looking through this one quite a bit. We have all the Bonds on the front cover here. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty well. And very shiny, just black normal there. We have the Bond 50th anniversary symbol with the gun barrel. The same thing with here. And just the titles of all the movies are on the is on the bottom of the set here. So you know, before you even read the story, you can know that. So it opens up into two books, as some of you have seen if you watched this video before. The first book is the Bond 1962 to 1981. It's Bond 50, and it's like this, and there's it just tells you what movies are on the back here, and I'll just let you. There you go. So you can see that now. There's people ask me with the cases, with it being in this, should they worry about the movies? And actually, no. It's very easy to get out. And not only that, well, one, it's Blu-ray, but it has this kind of like a plasticky sheen to it that seems to help it. One, helps it get out easier, and two, it protects against scratching. So that's always a great thing there. All the discs kind of have the uniform Bond look, which is this here. I know some people would have preferred more of a disc art type thing, but I think the art is in here itself. This comes in and out very easily. We'll take a good look at the book so you guys can. So this is, of course, Connery. We have the first two films here, and each one has the girl in the film beside it. So we have, of course, we have Ursula Andress here from Dr. No. I can't remember the girl's name now from Rush with Love. It was 1963. That's the year by it as well. I'll go into features more as we go through here. Of course, there's Goldfinger and this famous white suit. We have 1964, so that's Goldfinger, so that's Pussy Galore there. And Thunderball, I think that's Claudine Auger, if I'm correct. You can, if I'm wrong in any of this, you guys can let me know. We have, of course, the next Bond, George Lazenby, and he's one of my faves actually. And here we got to see Donald Pleasance in the Blofeld role with, of course, the infamous cat. There's some great sequences here. Here in the 1967, You Only Live Twice, there's the Japanese actress. I'm not sure what her name is. And in the 1969, we get On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which is, of course, the stunning Diana Rigg from the Avengers fame, Miss Emma Peel, and she does have male appeal. Next up, we see the Roger Moore picture here, kind of like the classic pose that he has. We see the next, the kind of Blofeld one right here with Charles Gray, who you guys may remember from Rocky Horror Picture Show as the narrator. Here we've got the 1971 Diamonds Are Forever, and we have the 1973 Live and Let Die, of course, with beautiful Jane Seymour. Next up, we have another, again, Roger Moore now in the classic white outfit, except that it's dark pants with the white outfit. But he has for 1974, we got The Man with Golden Gun. Is that Brett Eklund? I can't remember now. In 1977, The Spy Who Loved Me, which is, I'm God, I can't remember right now, but she's really beautiful. I'm not great with the names tonight. Here we have of course, the Debonair, Roger Moore, and some great pictures on here. And 1979 is Moonraker, I think. Yep, and 1981 is the classic For Your Eyes Only, which I think was an amazingly done well Bond film. It comes here just basically black, and here we get the credits for each of the films. Now, in case you're wondering, yes, the features from the original Bond DVDs are on here on all the Blu-rays, so that's a plus. And now this is black, so it can get fingerprinty. So you may have to want to have a thing to get the fingerprints out every once in a while. Now, I snagged this on the way, so that was the fault of my clumsiness, not the fault of the making of case. That's the Bond 50, comes in the gold. This is 1983 to 2012. We have all the movies here so you can see. And bonus disc, of course, which I'm going to get into just a little bit in a bit. We have there we got Octopussy, which is the beautiful Maud Adams, and we have a View to a Kill, which is the uber gorgeous Tanya Roberts from, of course, Sheena. And if you're a fan of that 70s show, she was the mom in that too. She was one of the moms. Now we get one of my favorite Bonds, like I said before, one of the most underrated. It is Timothy Dalton, and his two movies here, The Living Daylights with Olivia d'Abo, and A View to a Kill, oh my god, and License to Kill with, oh my god, what's her name? Carrie, oh, there's two girls now that are really gorgeous actually. Next up, we start into the Pierce Brosnan era of James Bond, and we have Brosnan here. Of course, we got Sean Bean, right? Yes, from the excellent film Goldeneye, which is right here with Terry Hatcher showing right there, and we have Tomorrow Never Dies with Michelle Yeoh. Next up is another great action picture of Brosnan, who was a very underrated Bond, and we have The World Is Not Enough with Sophia Marceau. She is so beautiful in that movie, and such a great actress. And then we have, of course, Die Another Day, which gets crapped on a lot. But you know what? I liked it. I really did. I'm not going to lie. I liked Die Another Day. And it was a shame that I did so bad. The song was great too. Of course, now we have the realistic James Bond, I guess, Daniel Craig. It's not really realistic. It's James Bond. It's never realistic. It's just fun. And we start off with Casino Royale, and God, I can't remember the actor's name for that right now. And Quantum of Solace, which is, of course, is the worst James Bond film that was ever made. And then we have Skyfall, which is the best modern James Bond film that was ever made, with a great picture here of all the Bonds and the bonus disc. So first off, what's missing, if anything, from here? Well, there is one thing that's glaringly missing, and that would be in the Casino Royale set. There was a 45-minute documentary about the Bond girls called Bond Girls Are Forever. I think that it was Olivia d'Abo maybe that did the interviews, and Carrie Lowell, one of those people. Anyway, that's not on the set for some reason. That didn't make it to the Casino Royale thing. So if you have that 2-disc Casino Royale one, if you don't, you're not gonna miss it anyway. But if you got if you had the 2-disc or the Blu-ray edition of Casino Royale that has that Bond documentary on it, keep that to go along with that, or just keep it and switch the discs out and trade it into your FYE or something like that. I don't know. But I'm just keeping both of mine. Now, is there anything else missing? I don't think so. Or there may have been a couple like picture galleries that may have been gone missing somewhere, but I'm not sure. But there's none of the documentaries or anything that are missing. All those there are the big documentaries. The bonus disc it doesn't have a lot of stuff. I'm not going to lie to you there. It has some short stuff, little kind of cute things, but it has one feature that I really love, and that is it has the ability to watch every single opening from every James Bond movie back to back. From Doctrine all right up Skyfall, you can watch them all, and that's really cool. So you just get to see the changes in the way the openings were done, the type of music that was used, the whole like set pieces and stuff like that. Because James Bond, the openings were so incredible, and so many great and fantastic songs came out of the James Bond like canon over the years. You Know My Name is actually my ringtone, and it has been for about a year and a half now. Probably should update that, but I really like the song. It resonated with me. So, did Mill Creek do a good job with the set, the limited edition set? People ask me if, this is Mill Creek. Could it really be that good? Well, Mill Creek did this with another company called Classic Media, and after watching a lot of this and the bonus disc and stuff, I can honestly say, pick it up. Seriously. There were 15,000 of these babies made. If you're a fan of Masters of the Universe at all, don't wait. Pick it up. It's really worth it. There's some great stuff. We're going to delve into that a little bit right now. So anyway, people want to see a better look of it. Hopefully I can do it in the dark here. We have the outside, it's got a plastic case. We have, of course, He-Man here. You can see the Castle Grayskull on the inside. We have the 30th anniversary. Now on this side here, we have a nice action pose of He-Man. On the back, of course, we got the He-Man and the Skeletor-like thing. It shows all three series right along here, and does the bonus feature, which you cannot see for sure right there, but just in case. Bonus items tells you what items are inside. On the other side, you'll see Skeletor, a really good picture of Skeletor. I'll let you know what your limited edition number is. On the bottom, you can see all three series: He-Man Masters of the Universe, New Adventures of He-Man, and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the 2002 one. It doesn't include everything, not quite. It includes every episode of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. That's 130 episodes of the original classic series. It has all of it. Along with that, it has 6 documentary featurettes on that, 100 character profiles, and English and Spanish audio tracks for my Spanish-speaking friends. New Adventures of He-Man ran from 1990 to 1991. It ran 65 episodes, and it was a good series. I actually liked it. It actually has the top 20 fan favorite episodes on 2 DVDs instead of like actual full series. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, but trust me, for the rest of it, it's really worth getting. It's got a bonus documentary feature on that as well. There's He-Man Masters of the Universe, 2002 to 2004, kind of like the reboot series. Has all 39 episodes on it on 4 discs, and there's interviews with tie-line artists from Mattel and the Four Horsemen. There's 12 audio commentaries on this one, so the audio commentaries coming to it here. And there's a PDF comic book for unproduced episode number 40, which is pretty cool. So we're going to open it up, we're going to look into it again, and I'm going to show you a little bit more and tell you a bit about my watching experience on this one here, what I thought the quality, and what I thought the bonus feature disc. I'm going to give you a better look here, if I can, at the actual set taken out of the plastic case. So first off, you see this here, Castle Grayskull. Now, like I mentioned in my last video, this is actually ceramic and not the pop-up plastic that I thought it was going to be. It is very hard and extremely, extremely cool. On this side here, we get Skeletor, of course, as you saw before, and He-Man. But what you didn't see, and I forgot to show in the last one, I guess, was this epic fight scene on the back from the Masters of the Universe. We get the Masters of the Universe logo up here, and we get, like you saw, the 3 series again down here. It opens up chest-like, and you get to see another epic battle sequence here with all the characters in the background. Of course, we have his mighty sword. So I have the power. Anyway, it's right here, and it's actually does fit into the I checked, and it actually fits into the hand of any He-Man action figure that you might have. If you have more nerve than me, and you actually open it up. Next up, we have the soundtrack. Is this selections from the original TV series soundtrack? So I guess there was one that was out years ago. It's got a great cover on it. Some nice stuff. We got Orko there, of course, who was voiced by the creator, really, the guy behind all the Filmation stuff, Lou Schumer, and of course Man of War, who doesn't forget to take credit, but I like a lot. And we got Layla on there, Skeletor. We have He-Man and Battle Cat, Cringer, and Prince Adam. But oh no, I've let their secret identities out. We have a really great picture of He-Man on the back with Castle Grayskull. The soundtrack selections, which people asked, were He-Man and the Masters of the Universe theme. We have Teela's theme, Orko's theme, something called Sweet Dreams, Castle Grayskull. I'm guessing that's more of an ominous one. The Royal Family, Run Orko Run, Meditation, Orko and the Ascending Machine. A lot of Orko on it. Then it's Master of the Universe, the Spanish version, and 11 is Master of the Universe, the alternate version. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm guessing it has artwork on the inside and looks to have like a little booklet, but I'm not sure if I'm going to open it up or not. I kind of want to, you know. This is the booklet, and it's more than just an episode guide. It has like a making of a legend there, and with the picture like Lou Schumer. Then we get into the different episodes. There's a picture for each episode, alongside a very comprehensive little synopsis, and it breaks it down into discs. So I'll break it down for you here. There's on the after the first season, I guess, on the 8th disc, there's special features, and we get the secret origins of the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Explore the fascinating beginnings of He-Man and Skeletor. 15 of the producers, writers, and animators of He-Man and Masters of the Universe share their tales. The exceptional DVD documentary also features never seen with the public artwork and photos showing the genesis of the popular action and adventure series. Then we get stories of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, parts 1 and 2. I want to know more about the incredible adventures, about their friends and stuff. Creators of He-Man reveal inside stories about the making of the He-Man adventures. I'm guessing a lot of these are port overs from those BCI editions that are lying to print. There's 50 detailed profiles of various characters, creatures, and artifacts, and 5 complete episode scripts on disc 8 as well. We go to the next, I guess, the season 2, and season 2 runs, I think, 8 discs. Yeah, 8 discs. And on the 8th disc of season 2, again, we get stories of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, parts 3 and 4. So it continues on with that. And one that I think was on one of my other sets, which is an amazing one if it is, The Magic of Filmation, a fascinating documentary traces the history of Filmation and its quarter-century legacy of popular animated and live-action series, and that's really, really good. Animating He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, from script, storyboard, device recordings, and directions. Another 50 detailed profiles of various characters, creatures, and artifacts, and 10 complete episode scripts. Plus, on here, it's got six full episodes are actually put on here with commentary tracks. And those episodes are, in case one of your favorites are here, The Cat and the Spider, Trouble in Trolla, The Rainbow Warrior, The Greatest Show on Eternia, Bargain with Evil, and it's one of the favorites, The Problem of Power. It's always been a favorite on here, apparently. I gotta check back, see if there's any commentaries on the first one. No, so it's commentaries on the second set. So in the New Adventures, you have 20 episodes, and there's a documentary called Creating the New Adventures of He-Man, and it has some great episodes on here. I really like that series. Next up, it has for the next 4 discs are going to be He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the 2000 series. So basically, we got scripts on disc 1. There's scripts from episodes 1 to 10. Scripts for episodes 11 to 20. But actually, so you can actually print off the scripts on PDF format. Scripts for episodes 21 to 30. And bonus material, there's interviews with Thailand artists from Mattel and the Four Horsemen. Four Horsemen were the characters, were the guys that made the new He-Man original series. There's scripts from episodes 31 to 40. Of course, there's only 39 episodes. The 40th one was the unproduced episode. Plus, it's a digital comic book of the unproduced 40th episode. Now, the bonus disc, which I actually, by the way, just finished watching, has a really cool opening one called "Celebrating 30 Years of Masters of the Universe." It runs about like 17 minutes long or something like that. It's an opening. Basically, it's a newly done opening, especially from Mill Creek, and it's really well done. It's get you pumped for watching the series, gets you pumped for watching the rest of the documentaries, and it's really cool. Then the He-Man invades the San Diego Comic-Con. It's about 40 minutes long. Really good. Got some really good stories in there. It talks with a bunch of people from the series and goes inside the shows parts from their panel at the time. Then there's the Holidays and Morals of He-Man and Masters of the Universe to talk about the He-Man She-Ra infamous Christmas special and what was done with that. They also talked to the guy that was kind of like the psychiatrist that was used to do like is this show good? Is it moral? Because he really worked hard on that part of the show. And as much as people like say stuff like against a lot of that stuff now, I'm not. If you watch my videos on here, you know I'm not I don't fall for that whole cynical BS that people use sometimes to to pump themselves up. I don't see the world that way. I'm glad for that. Heroes and Villains of He-Man Masters of the Universe is another really great one. Talks about all the different heroes and villains on the show. Don't give enough time to Man of Arms though. Comic Book Adventures talks about the comics that came with with a lot of the action figures, and they talked to the people that worked on those, what they thought of those at the time, how those have resonated now. Then again, there's the fans of He-Man, the Master of the Universe, the people you see people's collections. There's a really touching story about a blind man that was a kid. He went blind. He loved Masters of the Universe, and he went blind at a young age. So he still watched the show in the way that he could, and it meant a lot. I mean, like the show became like kind of his thing that he hung on to, and it made him feel good. And he said like one of these days he wanted to meet somebody from the show that he hoped he'd live long enough to meet somebody from the show, and it's a very happy ending. You just got to see it. Then it's Power of He-Man and Masters of the Universe, which is another great little documentary. Then there's video commentaries for 4 episodes from the 2000 series. I haven't watched those yet, but I really enjoy video commentaries. I used to see them on the box sets that came with the Hercules series back in the day, the Anchor Bay ones. There's Courage of Adam, Lessons, Orko's Garden, Snake Pit, and there's a teaser for PowerCon, of course, which is the big convention that they did. The discs are in these here cases. I don't find them bad enough, and it keeps them pretty well. I think it's well done. Though if somebody is worried, they can, you can always like put them in other cases because the price you're getting this at is amazing, and it's just great stuff. I'll take the thing just so you can see kind of what the different season things are like. So this would be the new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. Season 2 and Season 1. We also got where's it at? The new Adventures of He-Man. I'm sure you remember that, guys. Of course, the original He-Man Masters of the Universe series, and each season has like is color coded differently, and all the episodes and information are on back. So it like tells you exactly what the features are. If you don't want to go looking in the book, has just the names of the episodes here, but there's the book, of course, has a much more extensive guide to what's on the episodes. So that is everything that's in the He-Man set. I hope that this answers all the questions that everybody asked, and I was surprised at the men response that I got back on this one here in the Bond set. So I'm guessing there are still some fans out there that are kind of interested or that haven't picked it up yet. Do I recommend getting these? I sincerely 100% recommend getting these. Yes, I got these at an amazing price. You know, I got these for about 20 or under each. And are they easy to find for 20 or under each? No, they're not. I got them through a private deal. And I have some other things that may be coming for around the same price that you guys aren't going to believe. So fingers crossed if the deal works out. There's going to be some interesting stuff. There's going to be an interesting set that I'm going to get for $20. That's going to be very good for my science fiction, TV, movie, and fans to check out, and among some other things as well. If you're a fan of a certain show with Bryan Cranston, so I may be getting a certain set from there for $20 as well. So that's all going to be coming in the upcoming months as I get this. But yeah, great stuff. Anyway, I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I tried to get in, and if you have any more questions, I hopefully answered everything about the Bond set and about the Masters of the Universe set as well. I recommend them both strongly. The Bond set is definitely one of my favorites. It's in my case. Masters of the Universe again is another incredible set. It's one that I'm really proud to have, and I spent the night watching it. So you can just imagine like the joy that I had watching this with my better half, who had seen it. Of course, she's from Morocco, so her father was the pilot was the pilot for the king. So they would take trips into New York, and they would in places like that, like New York and I guess Los Angeles and areas. And so she would come in, and she would watch the Cartoon Network, and she got to see Thunder and He-Man there, I think around the same time. She was very young, and it was a big deal since she's a huge fantasy fan. So you guys have been watching on my channel for a while, you'll know that. But it's incredible to see her reaction as she watches this documentary and we talk about this stuff and what our experiences from different parts of the world and different places to see this. My enamoredness with the not just the cartoon, but with the toy line, and how, like, honestly, if I was going to collect the toy line, it would be He-Man. Never was a fan of the Kenner Star Wars. I had a few of those when I was a kid, but I thought they were pretty. I'm gonna be honest. I thought they're. I hate the tiny figures. I really do. I know that takes a little bit of geek cred away from me, maybe. I was never a fan of those tiny Star Wars figures. I had the Creature Cantina from Sears with the things and that, and I had the squid-headed guy. But no, I never really got off on it. I like the bigger figures. I like the 12-inch $6 million man, which my friend had and I never got. I looked for it everywhere and could never find it. It was my childhood dream to own the 12-inch $6 million man figure one of these days. But there we go. I rambled on enough. This is my video response for Spy the Movie Guy. Really, seriously, if you have not subscribed to his channel, do so. He has some great stuff, some great videos. He has some unboxings, some rants, some reviews, and stuff like that. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below. And check those out. Check those sets out. And check out my channel. Guys, if you haven't seen it or you just come back in for a while, if you can, share the video so that we can actually maybe get some more people in here. Maybe I can run a contest, and we'll see what comes up. There's some pretty good stuff coming up, so hopefully you'll like it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. And for me right now, it really is time for tea. I've spoken for 35 minutes, and my voice is going. Have a fantastic night. We had some... I'm in public relations, and we had some not great stuff for public relations just happened about a few minutes before I came on air here. So tomorrow, work's going to be crazy. Have a great night. And for me right now, it's time for tea. By the power of Grayskull.